Another episode of ChatLoopBackOff. And this is a weekly live stream series from Cloud Native Computing Foundation, where a CNCF ambassador explores a CNCF topic or a project for the first time. So, live with an audience. So, we have Satyam today with us who will be exploring Kagent. Satyam, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Saloni, for having me at this chat at this 72nd episode of Chat Loop Backoff. And I am Satyam. I work at Devtron as an OSS developer, and I am also CNCF ambassador. So today we'll be exploring Kagent. I mean, I have not seen anything about Kagent, just word that is uh, so we'll be exploring everything from the repository to website, what it says, and we'll try to, if we'll be having time at the end,
Yeah.
we'll try to set that up and see that how that works
So
practically.
excited to have you. And by the way, I liked your t-shirt very much. You're wearing Cajun t-shirt today.
Yeah,
And I just want to say before Satyam starts exploring Cajun, be respectful to each other over the chat. And yeah, enjoy the stream. And if you have any questions, ping us. Go ahead,
yeah.
Satyam.
So welcome everyone. Today we are going to explore Kagent. Let me first share my screen over here. Uh, okay. Me. Are you able to see my screen, Saloni?
Yes.
All right. So let's explore Kagent. I have heard that Kagent was developed by Solo, and let's see that how that. Let's just start with the GitHub. Okay. So we have this over here, and it says that it's a Kubernetes native framework for building AI agents. Okay. That does that mean that we can build AI agents that help streamline our that helps streamline the work and on top of Kubernetes? Uh, Most probably. Let's see. Let's explore that. And yeah. So this is basically the GitHub of ksn.dev, and we will try to explore. So this has so many repositories, and the one which we are looking for is the ksn one. Let's see what it says. Okay. Again, like it's the Kubernetes native framework for building AI agents. So this might be needing a Kubernetes cluster to be installed and helping with the Kubernetes operations. I'm guessing so. Um, okay, so this explains Kubernetes. I think if you have come over here, then mostly you might have idea about what Kubernetes does. It's the most popular orchestration platform for running workloads. And it says that Kagents makes it very easy to build and deploy and manage your AI agents in Kubernetes. Uh, okay, let's see that core concepts. Okay, it has got the architecture over here. It has got the local development setup. I mean, there might be having some documentation guide as well. Um, let's go over there and I mean, let's explore the case and the website first. Like, what does it say? Okay, so it says that bringing agentic AI to cloud native. That's that's interesting. Like, what does agentic AI mean? Uh, so agentic AI means basically an AI that can act, an AI that can do things on your behalf. Uh, let's say that you are performing any operations on top of your Kubernetes resources. It could be anything. So the agents can perform actions on top or actions for you. And this is open source. I showed you the GitHub previously, and it helps. It is basically for the DevOps and platform engineers to build and deploy and run AI power workload solutions in Kubernetes from intelligent agents to MCP servers. Okay, MCP servers was trending 5 to 7 months back a lot. It was developed by Anthropic. So MCP server is like the standard way where your AI agents can connect to or communicate to any tool. It's like the C type cable where any tool can communicate, connect to any tool. Your any device can connect to any other device. The standard way. Uh, I mean, okay, that sets the stage that we are basically talking about how the production grade framework for AI agents in the cloud can take actions on its behalf, on our behalf. And I mean, so we have a diagram up here. Let's explore that diagram as well. So this diagram is three sort of layers. Like the first one is framework, and the second one is agent, and the third one are tools. Let's see that what sort of things are those. So framework layer is like where you get a dashboard to see what your agents are doing. So uh, okay, and it has the CLI as well to control everything, anything that is in your anything that is in your CLI over there, and then you have the Kubernetes controller that actually manages your agent lifecycle, and then we have the ADK. Mostly that's a agent development kit. Basically, I mean your toolkit for building your own AI agents. We can think of this as a part like how you can create and run agents inside your Kubernetes, and then in the middle row there are actual agents. Each one that is basically, I mean, the bot icons that we are seeing are basically uh, other workers that can observe your cluster, maybe connect to the tools that are below, and and troubleshoot the stuffs and run workloads. And we can say it as maybe we can say it as our SRE interns, something like that. Uh, I mean, I'm just exploring with you folks, so I have I'm just uh, exploring the possibility that what this can do and what this can't. I am not a Gen AI expert and I do not work with the Gen AI thing, but let's explore those areas, just learn along the way. I mean, and then we have tools like at the bottom, and these tools are basically these are, I am assuming, the tools that agents can use basically to get the data and to act upon to all the resources that it needs to pull in to basically make an action on top of it. So the whole flow could be like the framework runs your agents. That means accelerator.com. Let me pull up the accelerator.com, and it would be something like uh, the framework. Okay, and then so let's say that could be the whole framework. Okay, and then framework running your agent, and then agent use those real DevOps tools to take actions in your cluster. And then let's say those agents running all your tools using your tools. So tool one, it could be tool one, tool two, making use of those tool one, tool two, tool three. Oh, this looks ugly a little, but let's delete this one. So yeah, I mean, okay, let's see. Tool one, and then we have got tool two. Okay. So basically, what happens is framework is running your agents. Framework is the way you are controlling. It could be dashboard, it could be CLI, or it could be ADK. from where you are controlling the agents, and agents uses these tools, underlying tools, to extract to uh, gather the information about the actions that needs to be performed. This is what like K agent is in a bigger picture. So I mean, let's explore uh, other things as well, like what sort of projects that K agent. So K agent uh, provides two things, like the K agent and the KMCP. So yeah, let's talk about like K agent. Like it's like the agentic AI framework that we have discussed earlier that helps to automate your complex DevOps operation. Anything that could be anything, and troubleshoot your task with intelligent workflow. So I mean, here's the idea that if you deploy your agents that handle your monitoring, your auto remediation, or anything that is over there, and then you have the KMCP thing. So it says that it's the easiest way to create, deploy, and securely run your MCP servers on Kubernetes. So this is all about the MCP server side that I explained you uh, earlier, that MCP is the model context protocol that was built by Anthropic, and it is an open standard for connecting your AI applications to external systems to say for the data sources and tools, and it helps to it helps to communicate AI agents with the external system in an interoperable way. So you can connect anything to anything using the MCP. And yeah, so talking about like what KMCP can do, like it says that it's the easiest way to create, deploy, and securely run your MCP servers on Kubernetes from uh, development to production. So it will enable you to stand up servers that implement the model context protocol, and so your AI models can connect to data tools securely inside your Kubernetes cluster. Could be that. If you have explored this, so we will be going to explore the key agent part only. If you have explored this too, let me know in the chat or somewhere else. So let's come to the another section, like why choose our projects. Uh, so yeah, it says that there are three different things that it provides that makes us to choose this project. The first is open standard cloud, second is cloud native ready, and the last one is observability. So what does like open standard? It says that built on A2A agent protocol. Oh, I have seen this A2A previously. So A2A was built by Google and later on donated to Linux Foundation. And Linux Foundation provides a common communication protocol for AI agents to talk to each other, regardless of the vendor framework. So this helps you. It's mentioned over there as well. Like using the open standards, we can make it vendor vendor independent for the long-term maintainability, and it also helps with the interoperability, because since there is no vendor lock-in, you can interoperate between multiple tools and multiple technologies, cloud native technologies. And the second one is like the agent development kit. ADK is basically built to fit this open standard ecosystem. And then we have model context protocol already. I think I have explained that. Um, so, and the second part is like the cloud native ready. So, cloud native ready, that would, okay. Mm, when I was starting out, so in the cloud native domain, so it was there were some words like cloud native ready, and I used to understand those sort of words, like oh, what does cloud native ready means. And somebody pointed out to me that I mean, it's designed so that cloud native ready word means that it's designed in a way that you can deploy from day one, into the cloud native environments, let's say Kubernetes. Okay, and it was more of like you are deploying uh, your applications using cloud native best practices like declarative configurations, or let's say the operator pattern, or any or self-healing. I mean, so okay, this is good that this follows this helps you with the open standards that avoids the vendor lock-in. And the second thing is it's cloud native. So you have the cluster up and running. You can simply go and install this and you can run this. So we will be exploring that in a bit in the demo as well. Uh, we will try that. We will try if the time allows, we will try that as well. And then we have observability. So what does it say? It says that gain full visibility into AI agent operations with detailed observability, performance metrics, and audit trails. Hmm. Okay, so it is saying that mm, rather than w- allowing the AI agent to do the stuff, we can actually see like what AI agent is doing and how it is doing. I mean, we can monitor the performance, observability metrics. Okay, and we can also debug and optimize. This sounds interesting. Like you get the access to everything that your AI agent is doing in your cluster, and I mean, it's important as well. Like autonomous agents like acts in production infra, and if it breaks anything, it's gonna cost you hell lot of time and money. I mean, it could be anything or any one of them. But yeah, so once you get the observability uh, into what your AI agents are doing, it's a good thing that you get to see lots of things. You have control over things, control over the agents acting on your inside your Kubernetes environment or in your clusters. So some of the common challenge, coming to the next part, it says that some common challenges that is solved. So the the comes to some those are like automated operations, connection issues, performance analysis, and traffic configurations. So automated operations, that simply means like these agents can step into run workflows and make decisions, reduce the human intervention. And we have like connection issues that basically, let's say that service A is pointing to service B, like pinpoint broken links. It says that pinpoint broken links in multi-hop connections and diagnose applications unreachability. So let's say that in modern services, I mean, service A is connecting to service B and service B is connecting to service C, and somewhere the connection or service may fail. The agents will might help us to trace that as well. Can be. I mean, I might be wrong. I mean, I'm just guessing it like that. And we have the performance analysis. So, I mean, everyone is sort of aware of the performance analysis. Like, it's help you to diagnose and fix the application performance. I mean, the agents will observe the metrics for you, the analysis trends, and identify all the bottlenecks and uh, might bring you the conclusions and the possible solutions to that, so that you can go and act on top of it. And then we have traffic configurations, like troubleshoot the gateway and HTTP route for proper traffic management. Uh, in Kubernetes world, the traffic thing is basically complex. The routing is complex, and might the agent might assist us in that. I mean, we need to explore this part and more in detail while we while we'll be doing this practically. But as far as I know, as far as I have understood, it says that like automatic operations, it helps with automatic operations. So I mean, it's gonna reduce the human intervention uh, into your workflows and all. And then we have connection issues. It's gonna figure out like which thing is broken where, and then we have performance analysis. Like it can observe your clusters for performance degradation and the resources sort of thing, so that you can get the exact or the right next to the conclusion that okay, this sort of things can is causing the performance degradation or something, and we can implement uh, X or Y sort of things that can help us improve the performance. And then we have traffic configurations that is majorly around routing the service for traffic management. Okay, so it's open source. I mean, we can just join the Discord community and look at the GitHub. So yeah, solo.io is the creator. I said in the beginning of this video, and this sort of uh, uh, companies are there that uses it. Okay, we have. Uh, I mean, where's the GitHub? So GitHub is over here. Let's go over there. Let's see that if there is anything else that we have not explored. Okay, we have explored this. We have all right. Core concepts. The core concepts of K agent is basically agents. So agents are literally the building block of, let's say that it's the building block of the K agent. Okay, so let's explore like what is a how we make an agent. Like I mean, it's mentioned over there, but you know, let me show you like, what all sorts of things. Let's say that you have an AI agent, and the first one, so there are four main pillars for that. Third, embedded diagrams. Okay, and so the first thing would be the LLMs, the basically brain of the agent. And second thing would be okay. The first thing would be the brain of the LLM, and the second thing would be the MCP server, okay, to connect with the tools. And third thing would be the tools, okay. And fourth, and the important thing is that you have the memory of the agent, okay. So yeah, it explains pretty much everything about that. So yeah, uh, uh, it's the LLM providers. So talking about the LLM, K agents provide every bit of it, I think. K agent provides almost all the top LLM I mean supports K agent supports all the top LLM providers like OpenAI, Azure, OpenAI, and then we have Anthropic, Google. And even if you want to use custom providers or models, or if you want to use Olama and all, we can get that via AI gateways. Okay. And it says that providers are represented by the model config resource. So I'm assuming that they might be having they might be having something like model config resource where they can represent the providers. And then we have MCP tools like I mean I have explained MCP 3 to 4 times here, but yeah. So any tool to access all those tools that are shown over in this diagram, they will be needing the MCP of that tool particularly. So there it's mentioned over there that they have Kubernetes, Istio, Helm, Argo, and Prometheus, Grafana. So all the tools are Kubernetes custom resources. Okay, that's understood, and can be used by multiple agents. That's interesting. Like, what do they mean by multiple agents? I mean, uh, okay, so okay, I got it. I got it. So, I mean, if we, mm, I saw somewhere else that, not this one. So, what sort of agents they provide? Okay, so if we are having multiple agents over there, uh, so it says that it can be used by all agents. That makes sense now. And then K agents also support the open telemetry, like which basically allows you to monitor what's happening. So it can help you with collecting the logs and traces and everything. Uh, that helps to the to monitoring. That's very interesting thing. I mean, I love this part basically. And then we have like code principles of Kagent that is like more of like Kubernetes native. Okay, that is more of like it's more of like Kubernetes native is extensible, flexible, observable, declarative, and testable. Pretty similar to like what an agent have. Okay, the extensible and flexible. Okay, but one thing that it is providing is on top of that is observability and declarativeness. So I mean, oh, that's interesting. Kagent is designed to be declarative. So you can define agents and tools in YAML file. Uh, I mean, so we can create agent. I mean, using YAML file. That's interesting. And then we have testable. K agent is designed to be tested and debug. It's amazing. So let's get into the architecture and all. The K agent framework is basically uh, we have been talking a lot about the case and what it does. So it's basically there to understand and use how to provide the flexibility to your Kubernetes cluster to an agent that is using that is inside your Kubernetes cluster and powerful way to build and manage those AI agents. So this is the core diagram of your key agent. Like you have the controller that is Kagent controller that is written in Go. I mean, we can explore that as well. Kagent controller. Hmm. Yeah. So we have this Kagent controller, okay, that we can access using CLI and we have a backend for the dashboard and CLI and the two things that where we can control and access what the agent is doing. Okay. And I mean the backend that they say is managed, yeah. So it's pretty similar to that. It has four components. Okay. It's a sandbox project, I think. Let's say, I mean, CNCF, Kagent, CNCF. Any history or anything about that? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So it says here that Kagent was accepted to CNCF on May 2022, 2025. So this year only this project was donated to CNCF and it has gone a lot of traction because of the features and because of the capabilities it provides to manage your Kubernetes cluster. And it okay. Oh my God, the numbers are good, you know, for the span of 5 months only. We have total contributors of around 3,000, let's say, and then GitHub stars is around 4,000. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, what is this? Celebrating 100 days of Kagent. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, oh, this is amazing. So I heard about this on LinkedIn. People were talking about the 100 days of Kagent, uh, and Lenson, majorly from the Lenson's account, and people were talking about what they have done using Kagent, um, and majorly around how they have used that, what sort of capabilities, how they have played with Cajun. Okay, I mean you can still go and see like what Cajun can do for your environment. So yeah, let's come back to the documentation. I mean, without okay, so we have d- done through the architecture, and then let's see that if we're missing anything. We'll be installing the Kagent in a while. We have understood what is Kagent, and then we have getting started. What does this say? Creating your first agent. Okay. After installing, we can do that. Your first MCP tool. Okay. And then local development writing system prompts. Uh, okay. And then we have like okay, supported providers are over here. Examples. We have the A2A agent. Uh, okay, creating AI agents that support A2A. So let's see that how they are creating the AI agent that supports basically A2A. So it says that kubectl apply F and okay, and then we this gives they give a description like it's an example of A2A that knows how to use Kubernetes tools. Okay. Interesting. And then it gives you it also gives a system message over there that you are an expert Kubernetes agent that uses tools to help users, and then tools that it is using MCP server and name. Okay, and then we have A2A config. Okay, and testing about the endpoint. I mean, okay, enough of talking. I mean, let's get us started with the installing Kagent uh, in our local in our Kubernetes cluster and see how that works. So we will need to add the Open API key over here. Okay, and okay, we need to install using Brew or using Helm. I mean, Let's go with the Helm thing install. So let me. Okay, let's see that if my Docker is running. Kind get clusters. Okay, no clusters found. Let's create one. Kind create cluster. Let me zoom in for you. Uh, hyphen n and let's name it as Kagent chat loop for back of 72. Chat loop backup, let's say. That's gonna it's creating the agent cluster for us. Okay, let's see. We have the Kagent cluster up and running. Uh, all right. Okay. Mm, I think there might be other things as well. Uh, Helm reference docs. No, not this one. Okay, let's install this. Okay, Helm command not found. Brew install Helm. My bad. It says that Brew is also not found. I mean, I uh, CHSH uh, JSH uh, unknown user. Okay, so it says that Brew install. I mean, we need to install the Helm first. Okay, let's see that. Mm, let's do go to the curl one, and I did find over here. Okay. Okay. Let's leave that. So, I mean, we might be. Uh, let's run this command. Hello. Okay. It says that. Okay. kubectl uh, no resources found. Okay, we have. I mean, kubectl get ns. We have the Kagent. Kubectl get ns. Get port namespace Kagent. Uh, okay, my bad. So we have only installed the CRD as of now. First, we have to export the Open API key over here. Export open. Okay, let's do this one. Let's copy this one. Export Open API key, and we will be having to create an API key. Open AI API key. Such that. Okay, let's log in. Continue with Google. Let's create a new API key. Kagent chat loop back off, and we can create secret. Let's copy this over here, and all right, we have done that, and then we have okay. Let's install the Kagent and chat. What does it say? It says that Kagent has been successfully deployed to namespace Kagent. Accessing the UI, we need to forward the UI service, and then it will be okay. Accessing the controller API, all right, and then we can okay. All right. So let's see that. Let's see in the namespace if that is kubectl get ports isn't. Okay. It's in the creating state, so we will have to wait for a while. We'll wait for a while until this runs, and let's start another terminal and see kubectl get svc hyphen k is n k isn't. Okay. All right. So somewhere I read that we will need to port forward service for k agent UI. Anyway, uh, it says that it's and it says that we have k agent UI. Let's see the status. Okay, k agent UI. Let's wait for some time until this creates. But okay. Hmm. What we can do is we can change this cluster IP to node port so that we can access this in our browser. Uh, let's do that quickly. kubectl, uh, not the config. I mean, we will need to class and kagent. What's the namespace? Okay, that was the namespace. Editor service kagent UI. Then uh, let's change the type to load balance. Okay, let's see that kubectl get svc and kagent, and then okay. Oh, I think kubectl get port slash, and then we have kagent. Still face most of them are in
I
container.
have few questions. Do you want to take them?
Yeah, I mean, where are those?
Okay, let me share some of those. So there is one question from Luther. Does Kagent has plugins architecture?
Is the chat okay? Does kagent have plugins architecture? Mm, I have. Let me see. Like I'm exploring this for the first time. Uh, so uh, I mean, we will need to get into the architecture. So by plugins architecture, do you mean that can we create plugins? Can you give a small introduction?
Okay, and let's take another one. There is one more question by Eric. What's the difference between K gateway, agent gateway, and K agent?
I mean, I have literally not explored K gateway and agent gateway yet, so I'm not the right person to answer, but I can search for you until the pod gets up. So K gateway.
Also, were you running demo somewhere? I mean, we couldn't see the screen.
Can you not see my terminal?
No.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you
I
did
have
not
been.
present. Yeah.
Okay. Psh. Can you see the terminal now?
Yes. So I think we missed.
My bad. I mean, let me delete this again.
Yeah.
Kind delete cluster, and I'll run that again. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the name of that cluster? Kind delete cluster.
Also, can you just
Okay.
zoom
Yeah.
bit? Yeah.
Yes. 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 Yeah. I mean, yeah. So okay. I think it's deleted and clear. So okay. Let me do that again. Kind create cluster hyphen chat loop back off. Okay. Installing CNI. Uh, let's see that. Okay. Mm, we need to basically look at that Helm one, and the CRD might be already there. To see that for your okay. So it says that it's deployed the CRD, and all right. So what does it say? It says that it has been successfully deployed to the namespace Kagent. Let's see that cubes. How many kubectl get pods isn't okay. So we were at this point there only and yeah. So let's explore the difference between K gateway, K isn't, and what was that? Uh, chat. Let me see. An agent gateway. Was that like uh, okay, can you please pop that Saloni, can you please pop that
Yes. Yes.
again?
This is the question. Difference
What's the
between.
difference between K
Yeah.
gateway, agent gateway, and K agent? Okay. K gateway and what is K gateway? Okay. Ingress and router powered. Okay, so K gateway helps you with the it's kind of a Kubernetes native API gateway that helps you or let's say that kind of a router powered by Envoy. And we have K agent versus K agent. Let's see that what the AI has to say. General networking. While K isn't okay, so it's a specialized. So gateway is more of like managing the traffic and where are you routing it. K gateway majorly helps you with that, but K agent is like the open source framework for building running AI agent, and then we have versus agent gateway. Gateway. Uh, and a piece of software that can autonomously perform tasks. Okay, agent gateway is like what we were talking about the A2A part. So agent gateway helps you with the specialized type, helps you with the communication between AI agents. So I can explain that to you what agent gateway is. I think let's just see the parts as well. I mean, cubes. Hmm. Okay, so still creating. So we have time to explore that part. Uh, okay, what I was saying you that let's say we have some data sources over here, and then we have uh, let's say like an agent. Okay, uh, then we have agent. Okay, and let's say we have some data sources over here. Can connect sort of with the MCP. So data sources can connect, talk to the agent to share the files through MCP. So let's put MCP over here, and let's say that we have similar thing. Okay, I mean, let's delete this part and copy. So we have two basically. We have two agents, agent one and agent two, and this agent gateway would help us to basically communicate between these two. I mean, I might be wrong, but according to this, agent gateway is basically a specialized type of gateway. This says the same. Uh, okay, between agent acting as the central hub to manage secure and route traffic for those autonomous programs. Okay, let me see. We can explore that. Manage agent to agent and tool communication using specific protocols like MCP and A2A. Okay, this is fine. Uh, yeah, and it also agent gateway also acts like the centralized hub for a system of multiple autonomous agents like working together. So it also helps to orchestrate the multiple agents working together. And meanwhile, like K agent is just a framework that helps you build your AI agents on top of Kubernetes. And then you have general gateway, then that is sort of that helps you with the routing and authentication probably. I mean, hope I was able to clarify those, but okay, and let's see. Uh, so still creating the, uh, it's still creating the container. I don't know why is it taking so much time, but yeah, we won't be able to explore this. We only have 7 minutes left. Oh. So yeah, I mean, uh, if we run out of time by any chance, then yeah, we can simply. I am hoping that this what this is going to do is that we have to first install that and we have to create our first agent using this. So, or we could have one option as well using the view thing. We can do that as well. So yeah, there an age dashboard will sort of something pop up where where we can get all those agents, and from there we can create a new agent. Like we can put in the agent name space, uh, and like what sort of any sort of descriptions. Let's say that you want to use that agent to get informations from Kubernetes, from your Kubernetes cluster, then you can give sort of description like that. And then we have the at agent, what do we say? And then we have that Mm, okay, prompt that is that tells your agent what that is meant to do specifically. And this prompt is like, if the question is unclear, ask for clarification before running a tool. So yeah, that this is good. Like, you have to be very specific about the prompts that you are giving to your agent. Uh, the reason because is that if the prompts are not clear to agent, prompt is the only way like agent get to know what it is and what sort of problems and what sort of actions it has to take. So if the prompts are unclear, it might take another actions, it might take different actions. So you have to be very, very specific about the prompts anywhere building any agent. uh, yeah, prompt is the one thing that you have to take care of. And okay, so yeah, this is also nice that while putting in the prompt, you have to put in the, like, since LLM mess up things and hallucinate a lot, just simply tell them that if it does not know anything, just answer that it does not know. Like, making things up will mess up everything, and it might uh, help. It might it might create problems with the performance as well. So yeah, and then you can add tools. All right, we can add tools, and then we have testing the agent. Yeah, we can test the agent. I think this is pretty straightforward what we can do. But let me see. I mean, if we have uh, got our hmm, mm, it's still creating K gateway agent, but I think if the UI would be up, we're able to see that. Let me see. Yeah, it's running. The UI part is running. We will need to again change the uh, node port. There is such permissions denied. Why is that? Okay, we can we can do that in other terminal over here. UI. Just go down to the type, and then let's change this to node port. Node port. Okay, let's see that kubectl Kagent. Okay, Kagent UI. It says that node port. Okay, and the port is 8080. Uh, might be up here. Uh, yeah, but we also have the option to put for that. Uh, 3040. Let's see that we have got this one. Yeah. Uh, most probably this should be up. Oh, psh, Oh, okay. So we have to use the external API. Let's see. Kagent. Okay, it's running. I mean, let's port forward the thing that we had there over there and see if that works. Service UI. Localhost 8080. Yeah, we have up and running. Let's select the existing one. Okay. Similar to that, what we have discussed, we can name it as like what is our KTS agent, and yeah, this agent can interact, and yeah. Next, select the tools. Uh, you can select. So what does it say? It says that the agent can interact with Kubernetes API to get information over the cluster. So let's select. And two might be already selected too, but yeah, I mean we can select other some of the few as well. Uh, the resources, KDS label resource, KDS patch, source, remove label. Okay, all of this. I mean, let's review, create an agent. Okay, so it says that we have this sort of agents that we that is over there. Let's check about the KDS agent. Uh, can you deploy an Nginx version 1.20 in default namespace? Let's ask the question and just see if it can perform the action on our behalf. You exceeded your current data. Please check your plan. Okay, so uh, we have exceeded our basically our uh, open AI key. All right. So we need to change the OpenAI key. I mean, okay. Uh, let's see. Let's see if I have another one. Export one underscore API key equals. So I will need to get API key. Then let me hopefully this will work now. Okay. So what I need to do, I mean, I might need to restart the QCDL the pods. Uh, I might need to restart the pods most probably, or check. Okay, let me see. Get pods. Hmm, my first kit is agent one. Let's delete pod, this one, I think. Let's create another agent again and then see if that works. New agent name my first KDS agent. Okay, name space agent. Let's keep it default. Does not matter. Agent type describe see the resources, fetch the information. Okay, let's select the model. Okay. So uh, this is the model that we used. I not sure. Like, do we need to add another model? Okay, let's add GPT 4.1 and enter the API key. Oh, I see. Uh, yeah, create please add custom parameters. Azure endpoint. No, it's not Azure. It's OpenAI GPT. Okay, no thanks. Let's create another agent real quick. I mean, we are running out of time, but yeah. Okay, agent, first key agent. Uh, okay, declarative, first key agent. Okay, we have to select. Why am not I? Why am I not getting? Uh, we have already added the model, I think. Uh, where can we see the models that we have already? View models. It's over there, but I'm not able to see while adding the new agent. Like key agent. Uh, okay, let's see that. Select a model, but still, it's not the one that I wanted. Let's create the agent again. Okay, agent. Okay, and uh, for that we will need to view models. I don't know. I mean, I will need to see this. How can we change the model over here? Can we change by any chance? No. Contribute. Mm, okay, I got it. Got it. It still says, but anyway. I'm not able to get. I don't know why the agent that I have added. Uh, I have also created one. Yeah, it is not redirecting me to any more. Anyway, no, neither this one. There is some problem uh, with this. Mm-hmm. Mm, are my pods down by any chance? Cube seed. Okay, I'm connected to internet. Why my system is not working? Let me port forward this again. What is happening?
Maybe Satyam, we are already out of time. We
Yeah,
can continue this over CNCF Slack, right? If somebody is
yeah,
having doubt, and yeah, if you still want to explore more, you can contact Satyam over Slack. And
yeah,
I guess
yeah. I mean, I just hope that that could have run.
that is fine. Yeah,
Just
I
give me a
guess this is the
second.
first time you're doing that, and it's really tough to do live.
Yeah, I mean, let me see, like, what's anyway. I mean, if we're getting out of time, we can continue this. I can create a demo out of it and post on this over the Slack. But yeah, something something always there is always something that breaks down when you are doing the live demo, or live. But yeah,
And yeah, that's the great part of it. That's the beauty of it.
yeah,
Anyways, thank you, Satyam, for joining us and exploring Kagent with us today, and hope to see you again.
yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for attending this
Bye bye.
chat
Thank
loop
you.
back off episode. Bye bye.